are heading from Atlantic City, Wyoming, which we didn't quite make it there, to Rawlings, Wyoming, which is 150 miles. So we hit the trails again, and it started out just like yesterday.
Flat.
Everything's flat.
That's Wyoming. Flat.
But after a couple hours, maybe hour and a half of riding, we came to
the Oregon Trail.
And Thadd was pumped.
The Oregon Trail at its finest. Whole lot of nothing. There's the other side. Wishing I had gone through time. Turned into a Twilight Zone episode. And there'd be Indians coming over the ridge to kill me. But I got future technology.
But sadly he died. And we had to go on. I worked on my chain. So I got a new chain and sprocket before the trip, and after 500 miles you're supposed to tighten the chain.
But it's been way more than 500 miles.
Yeah, we've been like 1,000 miles, so my mechanic would be mad. So unfortunately the only thing I have is an adjustable wrench. I know that's a big no-no in the community, but that's what I have. And then it was so tight from my mechanic, I had to go to a mechanic where we just stayed the night in Wyoming and get him to loosen it up so that I could loosen it by hand. And then I'm going to adjust the tension on the chain. See how loose the chain is. Like it would probably come off the sprocket if something happened. Went to Jiffy Lube to try and get them to just use their air wrench or something and loosen it, and they're like, no, we won't. We can't touch it for liability reasons. So corporations, you can't even get a bolt loosened a little bit without being an actual customer, I guess. But the guy at your independent motorcycle dealer has no problem doing it.
How you doing?
Yeah, we're just doing a little maintenance. Yep, that's what we're doing.
Taking a shortcut.
Alrighty, thank you.
Take care. Good shit. Man, he was nice. Look at that chain. Tighten it up. You see it? No, we don't want to overdo it.
I'm gonna be doing burnouts.
Okay, that's too tight. So, you come back in.
I think because it had been so many just long stretches of open land and straight roads, we were getting a little stir crazy, and so we just ended up being
Modern day cowboys, horse boys, you may say.
Hey, Andrew! There's some more horses over there! There's the horses! There's small horses over there.
Somebody spots some horses in the distance, and we decide to.
hey boy, horse!
There's a horse afoot.
So then we would send out our cavalry of horse wrangling horse boys.
Like a couple of dogs or something.
Yeah.
We just like, oh, there it is, chase after it. And got further away from the trail and further.
And
like,
we never really came close to them. Like, these horses knew what the hell they were doing.
yeah, and maybe the loud motorcycle scared them away.
But we still tried it anyways.
Yeah.
Which was another waste of gas.
Right.
Looky there. Imagine that, they're gassing up again.
All hail gasoline!
I still got a little over half a tank left.
I can't get this nozzle off.
Andrew's whole process of like taking off his bag, getting his roto pack out, and filling up his tank, and then putting all of his stuff back putting his roto pack back on and then his bag back on. Takes about a half hour.
It's a long process. It's a pain in the ass. Or while we wait for me to change my gas and get to my roto pack.
Here's some facts.
Here's some
gas
facts. Gas was definitely a thing like I was concerned about before we left. Thadd had a 4-gallon tank on his. I had a little bit bigger one, but Ben's was pretty small. Between us, we could have probably siphoned gas from like Thadd's because it was the biggest. But I would say you should have a range of like 250 miles worth of gas on you. I've heard that like sugar-free things.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah. I hear a truck.
2 of them. Those oil guys.
Uh-oh. Man, are you guys those animal chasers? That was Santa Claus.
We hit back on the trails and it was a whole bunch of nothing again.
Wyoming, flat. It's boring. You ever been there? It's flat. It's boring.
Again, we were stir crazy from riding on so many flat roads. We finally got into town. There was a storm coming in. We decided we'd stay in the town on Wrangling, Wyoming. We were like, we'll get a hot meal at this Chinese buffet. And it was a cold, like, microwave meal.
Yeah.
And so to blow off some steam, we put on our own little moto rodeo in the back of their store.
Look no further.
So Thadd went on a little tour. And ended up at Walmart.
I've been to Walmart this small in a long time. Probably since Paoli. Oh, shit. When you go to Walmart's in a different town, it's kind of weird. I just want to make sure you blend in and look just as weird as I do. See, nobody knows that I don't live here. Keep it weird. Keep it weird.